Okay. If you are binge watching the new guy, I am sorry. I am very, very sorry. Because I haven't played the new guy in over a week, and I have really no idea what I'm doing. Like, not in a general sense. I understand the game mechanics, but I have this vague notion that I am here to shoot at a moose that may or may not appear up here with me at the Old Hunter's Lodge. I've looted this place, obviously, or possibly, mostly. But, yeah, it's not moose hunting weather going on outside, so let's take a quick look at my inventory. My inventory says I'm getting hungry, because if I'm eating cattails, things aren't going my way. This is okay for calories, you know, extra 600 there. What to do? There once was a woman who lived in a shoe, got a hole in the toe, and she knew what to do, which was fix it. Probably using cured leather. Cured gut, cured gut. Cured. Okay, well, at least my stuff is in the right direction. I do have the capacity to make more arrows. Probably almost should. Knowing me, I'm wandering around with, yep, 3 arrows. Yep, that a boy. And a dying bow. Yeah, no, this is definitely a character I've been playing. Okay. Yeah, I've got 9. I've got all the arrowheads and none of the arrows. Right. I guess I was just too busy reading about stuff. Alright, what's he wearing even? The shell. Yes, the shell is wonderful, but it weighs a kilogram. I just had a math off with somebody. And I was like, I was touting how wonderful the windbreaker was. And it's alright, actually. It's not nearly as good as I was talking it up. I thought it was a 1 in 3. I thought it was just as good as the light shell. It isn't. It is not. Wolves are dropping dead. I got a feeling that is my fault. Also, so there's lots of food. Did I check these trucks? Or these vehicles? Yes, I did. I did the walkthrough on the vehicles.
I could eat anything.
Right, he's a hungry guy. He's hungry. But you know what? He's not. He's not tired. He's not hurt. He's not that thirsty. We got a dead deer over here. Oh, moose. Mortimer, the moose. Oh, Bullwinkle. I could not bring myself to shoot Bullwinkle, though. Like, literally, if the moose stopped, looked at me and said, "Watch me pull a rabbit out of this hat," I'd be like, well, you can't shoot him. You just can't. Alright, so I dropped the rabbit inside, I guess, because I skinned a rabbit somewhere. Oh, this is awesome. It's a lot like how a computer plays chess. There's no forethought. It just opens its eyes and it's like, oh, okay, this is my next move. So, alright. Yeah.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, you could go inside, but I don't know, man. Is this gonna let up or is this gonna get worse? Because I don't mind starting a fire, but we go down to this deer here, but if it's just gonna do nothing but get worse, we might as well start the fire inside, cook the rabbit, and then run outside and snag the food off this deer. I guess. Oh! Weather crows. Now. And, oh, it's getting nice, guys. It's getting nice. It's getting nice. Okay, let's run back inside. Yep, we're going to save the game there. Let's check out the old backpack here. Is there anything I can... yeah, see, this is why I want those rabbit things. It's to fix my hat. You there. We're going to set you down on the ground. The shell is good, but it weighs a kilogram, right? See, the thing was, there was a ski jacket and a down vest involved. And a windbreaker came into the equation, right? I'm going for wind resistance. I want to see the person they're asking, right? I'm not just like, hey, you need to do this. Like, actually, yeah, I totally was. I was all, you know, militant like I get. But I was like, nah, I thought it was a 1, but I thought it was a 3-in-1.
What have we here?
We have some mittens you're going to break down while you warm up. See, look at that. It's hot in here. But yeah, no, honestly, I would go with the windbreaker every time. I like the color. You know, that green. It says, hey, I was totally unprepared for this. Okay, so the crows are back at least. Might as well take this meat over with me, cook it all, and then we can have ourselves a little barbecue here by this deer. Yeah, the only thing you gain with when you choose the windbreaker over the vest is like about a 0.5 degree Celsius bonus, and it's on the wind side, you know, if you total everything. So it's not really worth it, because there are times when you go inside and it's just too damn cold. Wait, where did you... Yeah, you're the guy I was looking for, because I didn't want to lose my arrow. And where did you end up again? Like... Oh, okay, good. So, if he had an arrow... No, he doesn't. Underneath him. So I didn't struggle with this guy, did I?
Can't feel my feet.
He died recently. From one downward arrow, I believe. Good. I'm glad he wasn't just up there, though. Alright. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not carrying useless tinder. Cedar, reclaimed, stick. Let's go with a stick. What accelerant do I have? 1 of 1? Nah, it's not a... 75... Chances... I'm like, 75%. See, it's been a while. I've only been watching this game because, recently I got a cold, which normally would, you know, it was a bad cold. It came with a little bit of a fever, you know, it was a little roughed up. But I only go to work and home, and work is not... Well, you kind of stay away from each other normally. So, I work by myself a lot. So, you know, the only person I knew with a cold was my son. He'd gotten a cold earlier in the week. About 5 days prior to me getting it. I'm standing here holding meat. Never do that. Never do that. Because I watched a guy accidentally lure the bear all the way up to the abandoned lookout. The broken down lookout in Mystery Lake. It came all the way up to the deer that he was carving up there. And almost killed him. It was amazing. I almost lost my well-fed bonus there. That wasn't very well thought out at all. Alright, let's get ourselves another gut here. Jeez, it got real windy all of a sudden. Like it knew I was out here trying to have a barbecue or something. Whew, that's what I was worried about. But no moose, eh? So you know what that means, guys. There's no moose here. Oh, it's the flag. There's no moose here. Ah. I got a feeling this is gonna wipe out my fire. There it goes. Why would you do this to me? Well, it's why. Why not? Hide's gonna take a little bit though. Alright, well I'm gonna throw a stick on. A pair of sticks. Oh no, it just keeps going. We'll grab this hide. It'll cool off. Oh, no, it just wanted to blow up my fire. I'm carrying the fresh gut too. See, I'm way off my game here. Take it. Angrily stomp into the house. Look at the sky a little bit. So I have to go to the Bleak Inlet now. Bleak Inlet. I hate that place. But, you know, it presents a moose a lot. I think it's such a jerk of a place. It's one of the only animals that will go there too. So what's going to happen is we're going to go to Bleak Inlet. All right. Keep you there for later. You can always use that stove. It's much better, but what do I need a whole bunch of stuff for? Get my pot of water on there and we're good to go. So I forgot I have these, so that's nice. That's a good traveler for later. Let's see here. What time of day do I have? Okay, day's almost over. I really should make a couple arrows while I can.
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, remember you have that. Remember you got the rope. Alright. Yeah, let's make that. We are in a bit of a hurry. If I was smart, I'd look around here for a toolbox. Because I think there's a toolbox. If we're in a hurry, and we're not like in a hurry, I'm just like, you know, kind of racing the sun down because I do want to leave here with more than 3 arrows. Yeah, this is the wash tub I found the rope in, I think. So, Yeah, now there's probably a toolbox upstairs or in the other buildings. I mean, I know there's got to be a toolbox on this map. There's too many. Gameplay arrows. 2 gameplay arrows. All right. There goes those pesky parasites. Okay, so we got 2. Let's go for it. I'm thirsty, but we're gonna rest. Darn it. Requires light to craft. Well. Oh, really? I don't even have a torch on me? Wow, I'm slacking. Oh, 8. Let's go up, cook dinner, waste a match. I mean, I'm not wasting a match on my way out of here. You can kind of see. Well, I can kind of see. That's the window I want to get to. Where's that rope? There it is.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay, upstairs. Sorry, guys. Nice dark video for you. Voila. There. All right, where are we? Okay, so there's that. Okay, I think I accidentally crawled in beside the fireplace. Venison raw, fireplace. Start fire. I like those odds. You know? How are you going to complain about 100%? Is there do I have it? I've got 2 fire strikers. Let's use the crappy one up. The nice 82%er will keep. For as long as we can. Probably until a wolf kills us. Yeah, a wolf will probably kill us. Because I don't do the wolf thing like I used to. What do we got? That's just the emergency coal. So we'll use our non-emergency cedar. I want to thank Loon's Loon for that one. That's brilliant. You need a stick, 2 pieces of coal, and you can pretty much get through anything. And, you know, you can find a stick. Ah, it's going to feel so good to actually boil up 2 uninterrupted liters of water. So let's drop that hide, and you know I won't be sticking around long enough to do much with it. But we're gonna spend the night and then get on our way. Just hold on to that for a second. Let's see, what else can I throw in here? I'm out of water though, so need to do one of these quick.
Could eat anything right now.
Mm-hmm. I've got it all. I have been slacking off on my prep of things and stuff this run. Very disappointed. I think all I've been doing is traveling. See, I love the birch bark because it's so cheap, you know. It's like being able to cook. Can you eat trees? Yes, yes you can. Thanks for asking. Oh, we're all out of water. Because I made 2. Right, good.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You know what? I think that's good enough for now since we're taking off. Let's reach your hand right in there. Alright, well, it's not a nice one, but I'll take it. Alright, slightly better. It's either deer meat. I got no parasite risk. Might as well cook up a quick kilogram of wolf meat. That angry squirrel. For the first time ever, the angry squirrel. I was afraid of what was coming. Yeah, it takes 7 minutes. Yeah, see, 7 minutes does not give me a carcass harvesting point. Don't blow up my torch. It's the only thing I can see with right now. Otherwise, it's a horrible and dark video for everyone watching. Look at that. Okay. Got a slight red glow. We'll just put that away. Oh, I got a lot of stuff in there, but none of it's really... 55 minutes. 39 minutes. Hour. Yep, let's do that. 39 minutes for 6 planks. That is like the best pointed that out, because I mean, look, 39 minutes for 4. The pile of planks, if you can find a pile of planks, break those down. For reclaimed wood, you're not going to get any better. Because it just occurred to me that this is the long dark. Yeah, might as well get that parasite risk over with too. This is the long dark. If I run out of water before I want to leave, the game will punish me with a blizzard and force me to use yet another fire starting something to, you know, fix my previous mistake, as it were. Let's head on upstairs and go to bed. I'm overweight, but I believe it's only because I'm super tired and I'm carrying a giant rope. I'd like to go to the ravine, you know, trigger the blizzard plate down there and struggle for an evening, but no thank you. I've got other plans. Well, we'll sleep for 8, eat a cattail, have a drink, maybe drink some birch bark tea for the extra calories. So I kind of got myself in a bind here. I mean, I don't like, oh, 66 days, look at that. I don't like the, oh yeah, we are over by quite a bit. It's time for me to get rid of this rope. It's like I'm just eating cattails. I'm not drinking that tea. Have a couple. Get fully rested, and it should be nice enough out. It should be the time of day. Fella wants to travel. I won't get 4 hours of sleep, but if it's 3 hours and 20 minutes until fully rested, I'd rather do that and just leave completely fully rested. So my plan was, if it was horrible out, I was going to make another arrow. It's not horrible out. Actually looks really nice out. It's cold. It's always, yeah, it's always going to be cold. Out of the wind. Not so bad. Not so bad. All right, so I got a cold. like I was saying earlier, it wasn't Corona. There's no way I was exposed to it. I don't live near any sort of an urban center at all. I don't leave my house at all. Like, I go to work and I go home. That was before there was a pandemic. I was already never leaving my house. So, every 2 weeks I would go over and visit my friend. Maybe sometimes once a week. On Saturday nights and play a board game. And he is also pretty isolated. So, you know, I'm not exposing myself to a bunch of people. I've always been about social distancing. It's like, don't touch people. Ugh, what is somebody touching me for? Anyway. You know me, I've already stated it. I'm a grumpy old man. I know all the people I like. Meh. Now, is all the wildlife sleeping down here? That's what I want to know. There's nothing like confidently running around and getting eaten by a bear that you didn't kill. I can't remember anything I'm doing it on this one. I do know it's a beautiful day. Good day for a Maglens fire, actually. Right now, Loons would start a Maglens fire and warm up some drinks and be efficient with his time. So do that. Don't do what I'm about to do. I'm going to stop in here and have a nap, actually. So you were... Yeah, we started eating you. Okay. There's a wolf up here. How many arrows do I have now? 5. Well, look out. Here I come. Sounds like there's only 4 of you, and I have 5 arrows. Doesn't sound good for you guys. I think I visited this guy. Yes. We'll be back. The reason I want to leave the ravine is because I need a reason to come back to this bloody region. Honestly, with the wolf encounters, the place reminds me of like Crumbling Highway, but on steroids. It's like, look, we made Crumbling Highway 3 times the size and also put in 9 times the amount of wolves. Because it's like, it's so bottlenecky and like it basically feels to me like you're fighting your way through a phone booth the entire time. Just a long, long phone booth. Okay. Alright, come here. I got this theory here that you guys now suck as predators. So we got lots of life, so let's try this. Come here. Where are you? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna point the bow at him, do a quick little half draw, get him running. Right? See this? He's just kind of coming straight at me like his jukes are... Oh, I missed. Ah, now I'm fighting him. Alright, well his jukes aren't like they used to be. The jukes aren't quite as strong, you know? My jukes are about spot on.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yeah, let's stop the blood loss. Whew, alright. I didn't drop anything, did I? Alright. Blood loss. Amateur. Amateur. You should have killed me. Just kidding. I shouldn't fight another wolf right now, actually. If I fight another wolf right now, it's going to be a little more tense. Okay, so that one's afraid of me. That one's not afraid of me. Okay, so this is the whole pack. The whole pack is here. But they're over there, so... Okay, let's get in here, because... they haven't got the opposable thumbs to operate this door. Evolution for the W. Alright, we've already searched him. I didn't forge here because there's no hammer. Or else I probably would have made some arrows. Ah, indeed. Well, let's warm up with making an arrow. Am I... well, you know what? Let's make... look for that toolbox first. Let's do that. Save myself a couple of calories. Yeah, I'm not having a nap. I'm making some arrows. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Well, you're not actually going to leave anything behind. How much lantern fuel do I have in here? I probably filled it up before I went up. Up top there. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Okay, I got enough for 2 more arrows. Just checking to make sure I didn't drop any food in here. Okay. It's these books too. Just don't have the calories. I was really relying on shooting a moose. Let's make 2 more arrows and get gone. I got some other stuff to do. Like go to Bleak Inlet. Get killed there. Now this guy's never been to Bleak Inlet, but if you'll remember, I did put the arrows. That's what I'm thinking about. Arrows. But that's not what I'm doing. I did put the 3 hours. Can we do it? I guess I can always cancel if it looks like it's getting too close. I put the rope down at the bottom of the ravine. Okay, cool. So this should help with our weight. Being hungry and thirsty. Now we're nice and warm. I got 7 arrows. Yeah, so if I was a better shot, that whole fight thing wouldn't have happened. So I'm not going to aggro any more of them on my way through. Just kind of hope to ensure my survival by not... Just, you know, don't piss them off, right? Alright, guys, don't kill me. That was a friendship arrow I fired at your friend. And he needed way more convincing than what was normal to stop giving me a hug, so... That was his fault. Have I been in here? Well, now I have. I'll leave that door open so I don't do that twice. Alright. We got 4 crows now, guys. 4 crows. I don't know what 5 crows or 3 crows, or if it means anything at all. Magic says that the moon cycles aren't correct, so... Neither are the stars. They're all just random. Oh yeah, you know what I have? I have a flare gun. That'll keep a wolf off of me. Now, I gotta remember, this is also a much, much, much longer walk. Than I give it credit for. Did they come this way? Oh, I did. I did. Most certainly. I believe there's saplings down in that area, which I'm not going to. But we're hungry. We're hungry, and the sun's still up. I'm wondering if I can get a mag lens fire. There's a deer over here. The reason I mentioned the whole, hey, this is a long map, is I've died from hypothermia walking back through here. So, not even a stim could save me. And afterwards, I was like, "You dummy!
Goddamn freezing.
Could have lit a fire at any time. Saved yourself." So, yeah, that's what you get for saving a match. You lose a run. Alright, let's drop a fire in here. Right about there looks good, eh? Mag lens? Mag lens. Let's do our stick. I like 95% as well. I'm going to take that as a... Yeah, let's go for that. 1 second, please.
Come on. Come on. It worked.
Alright. Sorry for that. I had to save you guys the inevitable mic tap that was going to happen. How bad is it? Oh, not that bad. Whoever sells a coffee. Doesn't really help with the hydration, but... Oh, come on, wind. You can't get me in there. It's too secluded.
My hands.
You can't feel your hands. Well, if you would only take 7 minutes. Here it comes. Alright. He's not quite there yet. Oh yeah, now remember where you are. Right. There we go. Whew. Okay.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Let's go with the birch bark because it's cheap and helpful. Alright, I gotta get a couple more sticks on this. I don't want to use my last piece of coal. 2 hours and 20 minutes of fire. Oh, and it looks like now is a nice time to travel, so we'll cook up this other piece of deer and get out of here. Yeah, a couple more sticks.
Find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah. How about right near this fire that you made? Couple of sticks. There we go. It's a couple more degrees. Let's grab this last 0.9. Alright. Head on back to the fire. Throw that on. Good.
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Sorry, bud. You will not be looking for shelter. I am not warming up. I'm feeling way too cheap to throw on my last piece of coal. So let's just... Alright. Pick that up. This is the most wasteful you'll ever see a player get on Loper. I did not need to do pretty much any of that, but I got a full belly. I'm nice and warm. I got some coffee. I got half a bar of energy. So we got to go back through again, through everything, down to the ravine. It's pretty much a straight shot on railroad tracks, but we go back to the ravine, down into Bleak Inlet. Fight timber wolves and a moose. I'm not even good at fighting regular wolves. I'm good at getting into fights with them. I didn't say I was good at winning. But yeah, there's a bunch of, I was, you know, on Twitch. Loved it. Just love watching Twitch. But yeah, I was too sick to really make a video effectively with this stupid cold I had. Like, I sound pretty nasally as it goes, you know, allergies and all that. Wow, jeez, with a cold, it's unbearable. And all my hacking and snorting and everything else I'm gonna do while I have a cold. Worse than normal there, too, so. Yeah, that coffee, though, really helped. There is kind of an area back, no, back around here, but I'm not going back in there. We don't need anything. We just need to keep traveling. I should watch my running. That's... I believe I've got a couple of other crappy torches on me too. I may be able to torch chain it all the way to the poacher's camp. So I'll keep an eye out for, you know, poacher's camp's always got a few sticks kicking around. Poacher's camp, maybe a nap and a warm up there. And then... yeah. I gotta get my moose satchel. I mean, I would like to kill the moose twice. So we've been up top.
Can't feel my feet.
I didn't bother to look for any rabbit hides or anything like that before I left. Ooh, 27%, and the rest are worse. Not the greatest news for a torch chain, but again, if I keep kind of an eye out for the occasional stick as we wander, I should be able to start a fire. Now, will the winds pick up? Wait, is there a piece of... did I leave a piece of cedar over here? So yeah, just now we're getting cold, so that's nice, you know? There's that tiny, tiny branch. You get 3 sticks out of that thing. But yeah, if you're slightly better with the bow than I am, you can kill those wolves like mad now. Because they kind of just run... I don't know. Seem to really... they lost a lot of their jukes, you know? I waited way too long to take the first shot. And then... I wasn't able to pull off a second shot, so. You know, I don't know about this this torch chain thing all the way to poachers. I might not make it. And now that I'm completely out of sprint, there should be a wolf right in front of me, because that's how that works. Oh, there's a bear off over there somewhere. I think in that island there's actually a hollow tree where you can find some firewood, which is what I should be looking for. But instead I picked up 5 sticks. Ooh, not much better. So we'll put some sticks in and get some more torches out that are hopefully better, and then make it to the poachers' camp.
Come on. It worked.
Alright, well, that was better than the one I lit the fire with. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, that's some torches. Now I'm out of fuel. Like I said, there's always some sticks up here at the poachers. Definitely need a fire and some... Oh, don't need to take that cattail. We'll be burning that.
Gonna need some antibiotics. Medicine.
So how many people were like, hey man, are you ever going to get that infection looked at? That infection risk? Oh, yeah. I'll be on that. Let's get to the poachers. I was like, what is wrong with them? Don't tell me frostbite, too. Not you, too. We have an infection, everyone. We have an infection. I've never actually let it get that bad. That's a first for me. You just normally don't do that. Okay, so I was prepared for my inevitable comeback through. Let's get that fixed. Use on the... Okay. So now I need to recover for 8 hours. Son of a gun! All right. Well, that was derpy.
Come on.
That was pretty much a full-on potato play, that was. Because I could have just, put some, hanging out by a fire.
Fire's
Why not
life out here.
make up some of that old man beard dressing you have? Ugh. Well, if I don't embarrass myself at least once a video, you're just not watching me, right?
What's going on? Everything's weird.
Like, everything's weird. Yeah, you're doing okay. I don't
Too heavy.
think you're hallucinating at all, my friend. Okay. Definitely an emergency. Okay, so we'll curl up with our favorite torch for 7 hours. We'll get some life back, whether or not it wants us to. Look at that. A lot of healing going on with a little bit of sleep, you know? Should have had... No, actually it doesn't work. The green tea doesn't work unless you're, you know, healed. So... There we go, guys. Pretty much wiped out an entire day. Hell, look, it's a blizzard and I have 2 hours. Well, you know, I'm pretty good in these situations. Problem is, we're in an area that is frequented by bears and wolves. And because I did not go inside, I don't know if they're still going to be out here. So... I'm listening, but all I can hear is, you know, a blizzard. Terrifying all the same. Let's go inside. Alright, we got 3 hours. 3 hours. Let's make one of those up. And some bandages. Fun times. Yeah, we'll down one of these before we take off. Got the fire going. Might as well make up a quick liter here.
That'll come in handy.
Well, we'll rip it up the cloth right now while we're waiting. Okay, so it ate my ear wrap. Was not what I would call a small price. That was kind of an expensive attack. And really worked on the old hat, too. Darn it. Now I really need a moose-hide satchel. How long is this? Hopefully this lasts the entire time I'm out. Oh yeah. There we go. The blizzard didn't last, but my fire sure did. Alright, down that and let's get hopping. Wow, torches, man. Some of them are good. Yeah, I didn't want to mess around over here too much because wolves can sneak up on you in a blizzard pretty good. And I mean, really, they're out there in that weather, you know, hunting. But good on them, you know? That's some effort. That's a hungry animal. Yeah, these two were out here, you know? They were out here looking for me. So was this bear friend. Not all these guys were out. All these players were out in the field when the snowstorm hit. All right. So I didn't check up on the moose thing there, but that's where his scrapings were. So I doubt he's over here. Gonna take a look. You know, who am I to say a moose can't relocate if he wants to, right? Yeah, there's a chance past this rock I could run into a wolf. And I'd be less concerned if I hadn't let myself get an infection. That was dumb. Okay, so nobody's home. I'm feeling I collected everything from this little pond area. Nope, there's still some cattails. Let's burn 400 calories to go pick up 300 calories. That's my kind of math. Right, that is it here. No, there's some more over here. I mean, I'm in this neighborhood. Chances are I won't swing back through again, so... On the starvation diet, you know, I just picked up 2 days worth of food. So, that's pretty good. Because you can do what? 5 cattails get you 750. There's your 10 hours sleep. And you can do 4 cattails and drink a tea. You're really working on the starvation diet. And you'll wake up hungry, but healthier. Let's get rid of this. Swap it up for this other nice torch in its 30% range. That's great. Let's grab this birch. I have birch all over the place, I'm sure of it, but I might not too because it's me. Alright, we'll leave those guys, pick up these guys, just because it's all within sight of the tracks, right? So I will be in the neighborhood again at some point. I mean, I do like the skeg. Don't necessarily want to run into the back 40, you know? But I like it, you know? It's my home.
My head feels thick.
So, I am now quarantined because of the situation I am in because I caught a cold. Funny how it takes me about an hour to tell a 3-minute story. Point is, I'm going to start live streaming every day. And we're going to do a skeg run on a live stream. If you hate the idea, let me know, either while I'm doing it or before I start. If you like the idea, also let me know. If you want to see me do a different thing, different challenge, I could do a different challenge. I'm going to keep my outer loper to streaming on Sundays, but every day I'm going to stream some either skeg time or some... What the heck is this? It is... It's It's where the damn heavy hammer was the whole time. Well, you know, I'm freezing to death staring at my bounty of
So cold.
tools. Yeah, of course the heavy hammer's here. It's the Forlorn Muskeg. So it got moved. Guess my stuff must have fallen through the floor, or they thought it was going to. So, because I do just drop everything on the ground. I trust the ground to be the ground. Okay, let's go see what delightful treats I've left myself at Trapper's. Look, it's a wolf. I'm not going to mess with it. If I had my full... You know me, I'll go mess with a wolf when I'm fully strengthened. And lose an ear wrap in the process, like an idiot. But also you can tell I'm not overly concerned. It is what it is, right? Like... Honestly, I need the practice. I need to mess with the... Whoa! Yeah, I need the practice. So I need to mess with them more anyway. I'm not going to get to archery level 5 by pretending to shoot at things. I was going to say, if I'm at archery level 5 right now, that'll be embarrassing as all get out. I'm only 66 days in. It's pretty hard to max out your archery anyhow, so... It means you have to shoot at stuff that usually wants to... Usually, you know, 3 out of 5 animals want to kill you for shooting them, so... Or pretending to shoot at them, or doing whatever it is you do. Ugh, I'm glad I have a torch right now. This is pretty much the only reason I have a torch, is this bottleneck right here. Because he patrols right up to that edge of that hill. And sometimes just comes flying over the hill, hopping mad that I would dare use the path. Probably because I didn't stop in and say hello. I'm hoping that the moose is here, so I can shoot him. There's deer here, though, so I doubt the moose is here, because apparently they might be cousins, but they don't get along. Now, I'm hungry, and there's only one deer. Oh, there's 2, but I think last time I was here, I murdered a bunch of animals, and, left their food here for myself. That may not be correct. I do have 24 of 25 save slots used on this game. Not bragging, I'm just saying half the time I don't know what I'm talking about because of Long Dark TLD. Let's eat that because it's 198 calories and will do nothing for me. There we go, that's much better. Alright, what are you? Rancid? Darn near 1,000 calories, but I'm in a situation that doesn't really say let's eat raw meat or rancid meat. Okay, so this thing hasn't cured yet, but this guy has. Cured gut, cured gut.
I might have to drop some gear.
Well, sewing kits. Oh, I forgot to look. Kim Yoda left me a Mackinac jacket outside for my outerlopers, so have to remember that. Okay, good. So all I left myself was some water and some cattails in case I needed it. Got some stuff curing. Let's swap out the ones that haven't cured. Kind of upset that I never left myself a rabbit skin here. It tends to be a good spot to leave rabbit skins. But all I left myself was a deer skin and...
I'm not sure I can
Bride
carry much
bar?
more.
I think that's open. Yeah, what do I do? Well, I think I'm gonna leave her off here for an episode, number one. There's another nice guy, another new guy. Okay, I'm just curious. What do we got here? Like I'm a gut factory. 10, 12, 17, 22 cured guts. Yeah, okay. All right. Gonna make a fishing tackle or two. You know? I got the guts. We're gonna work on that the crap bow. I'm gonna work on getting my arrows back up to a nice count. We're gonna organize this ugly thing. $23 cured gut. Another one buried under here, is it? Yeah, I was really hoping for a rabbit skin or two in this joint. I mean, hey, there's food, there's firewood, I got water. Really, I've got nothing to worry about. Probably not get. Oh, it came down. Good. I missed him. You know. I mean, it's close. I was close. We're in the right neighborhood. Well, that's nice that it rejected that arrow. Otherwise, I would have lost her. And this one just floated happily right on over his head.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh. Well, anyway, you know. Oh, you can't move on me. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm way overshooting these guys. Now an undershot. Now they're all upset. Oh. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, you know, we should be getting lighter because you're carrying less arrows. So you know it's probably not a good idea is you killing yourself with the cold. So how about you get back inside the house and worry about other things later. I don't have any food cooking on this. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the food right now. We're good with the food situation. Got 1,000 calories of dangerous bear meat. Got a bunch of cattails. Oh, 53%, eh? Yeah. Oh, so we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, keep surviving. Do I sleep for an hour? No, I do not. I'm going to read, if anything. All right. There once was an old woman who lived in a shoe. Got a hole in the toe, and she knew what to do. She upped her mending skill. So I can drop that 0.5 kilograms. Yeah. Drink real quick. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. quick save on the game here. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Let me just check real quick. Because for a smart guy, sometimes I sure am dumb. Just kidding. Not a smart guy. I thought there was sometimes there's a little, there's that red loot box in the corner here. And I thought, oh, maybe they threw down a loot box and that's where my hide that I can't find is. I don't think there's a hide here, guys. All right. We'll see you next time with the new guy as I continue on to Bleak Inlet, looking for the elusive cousin to the deer, that rib stomping moose. All right, guys, keep surviving.